11-year-old HANY is still learning how to read and write. But already he's witnessed things no child should ever see. His home was destroyed. His teacher killed when airstrikes hit his school.
The teacher was standing by the window. She told us she was going to get pens and paper. Before she could even go, she was hit in the head. We all saw her die.
These type of stories have become common over the last 7 years. The number of people killed in Syria is rising, despite the approval of de-escalation zones, which were meant to reduce the violence. Fatima managed to leave the violence in eastern Ghouta. Her daughter and 6 grandchildren are still there. Phone calls help to keep them connected.
When I talk with my daughter, she tells her youngest boy to say hello to Grandma, but hunger has made him so weak, he doesn't have enough energy to speak.
No one really knows exactly how many civilians have died in the 7-year war in Syria. The UN stopped counting some years back, but its last report said around 500,000 people had been killed. The number keeps rising, especially with the latest assault on eastern Ghouta. A ceasefire agreed to last year was meant to protect civilians, but some argue fighters who support Bashar al-Assad's government use it to gain ground.
De-escalation is a way for the Russians, Syrians and the Iranians to basically use as much force as they can.
These crowded basements provide some shelter for besieged Syrians, but getting aid and supplies to them isn't guaranteed.
They go through the trash bins. Children go looking for leftovers in case someone left a piece of bread.
It's easy to spot destruction in Syria's ruined cities, yet some still manage to imagine a future.
My dream is to become a doctor. That way I can help and cure people. The world is full of bombing and shelling.
A 7-year war with no end in sight, and millions anxiously hoping for peaceful days ahead. Katia, Lopez-Hodoyan, Al Jazeera.